This is Jacob from Wager Me This, and sorry, I'm getting my stuff situated here. Something's wrong with my deal. I'm not really sure. All right, that's a lot better. All right, so this is going to be part 2 of 5 of AB10 One Hit Can't Miss. This is what we had from the first one. I'm going to get 10 blue chips up because we're going to go 10 shooters. Last time I did them all, $4,590. So we are at $591 after the first 10 shooters. And we are going to keep playing the same thing. 4,000 up here. I'm actually going to trade this in for some hundreds, 300s, 4 greens, and a stack of reds, which would be also 100. Okay. Because that way I need it for what we're putting out there. I'm going to use the red dice. They're a little different than the blue dice. All right, so we're going to start with our shot. Same thing. I don't have my computer out, guys, so I'm just going through these 10 shooters on the practice here. I'm going to start with my shot. Same things. We're going to do the 2, 3, 3, 2. Here we go. $437 on the come out. Okay, guys, remember that's a $10 winner overall. You win $475 here, but you lose $480, but you win $15 here. $10 winner overall. We're going to rack it. 2, 3, 3, 2. We're looking for a hit. Get this hit in here. There's back-to-back come out 7s. Okay. $10, or it's going to be a $10 winner overall. All right, we're done. We won $20. Let's go home. See if we can establish a point here. There's a 3, so I'm going to lose that one. This is one of those weird runs. You might be asking for a different set of dice at this one time. Dump the bowl out again. And there's the hard 4. All right. It had changed a little something in the shot there. Hard 4. That's going to win 200 minus $5 for Vig. Pull it all down. $205 for Vig. I'm actually going to take them odds off the 4. All right, so now I'm just going to grab them however they go and shoot them. And there's the 8, $35 8. Here we go. And there's the 9. It's got $30 9, so it's going to win 42. And there's the 8. It's going to be a $35 8. I'm gonna take my 6 to 60, rack this up. Here we go. And there's a 3. Okay. This is still our first shooter. And there's the 5. Okay. It's going to win 49. We're going to drop $1 for 50. Here we go. There's the 5 right back. It's going to be a $70 winner. We're going to take our 8 up, our 10 up, rack those red chips. Board's looking good. And there's the 8, 5, 3, 8. We're going to win 70. It's a good first shot. We might be at the house pretty quick. Oh, and we got our 4. Hit the point. It's going to be 15 and 50. All right. We'll be off on the come out. There's a 3. Okay. Replace it. Still off on the come out. There's a 9, points 9. Put our 50 back there. Hard 6, $70 winner. There's the 9. We made our point. It's going to be 15, and then I'm going to win 75 for 50. Okay, what do we got out here? All right, we're off on the come out. See where we get. Yo, come out 7. That's a $15 winner. I like it. I'm just going to stack it up. Remember, guys, this is still the first shooter. And there's a 9. Points 9 again. I'm actually going to regress all the way down to 160, or the kind of like what 160 would be, because I want to rack some of this profit. Here we go. And there's the 5. It's a $35 5. And there's the 8, $35 8. I'm going to trade this in for white. Oh, we went out. That was a good one. It's a really good first shot. It's gonna be one shot. Let's pull them all down. All right. Now we're gonna go to a random shooter. $1,000. I'm going to trade this stack in of reds for a black chip, which is 100. All right. Random shooter. This will be shooter number 2. That's the first shooter was a long shooter. Did good. We shot well. Here we go. See if we can dodge a number. And we got a 5. 325. That'll do it. That will do it. We're going to win 140 on that. Pull down. There's 140. All right, we're just going to iron cross this one. And kind of 0.7, okay. All right, so that was a very quick shooter. Random guy. Next shooter. If you guys were talking, I'm not answering. It's because I'm trying to play and I can't see the chat. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Here we get. Oh, there's our first 10. Oh, it was a random come out 10. I don't know how many come outs that was from yesterday and today and all that, but it's well into the 20s. All right, so that's our first bad roll. And there's a 6 for 105. Pull it all down. Now we got some ground to make up. And we win a lot of rolls without a 10 though. On the come out. And there's a 4. And there's an 8 for 35. And there's the 4. We don't have the 4. Again, guys, that was random. If you don't want to play this random, it totally makes sense. There's a 437 that's going to be out. All right. That's the 3rd. It'll be back to our shot now. All right. So we still are ahead because that's 3,000, 4,000. We're still up about $200. So, I mean, that is what it is. So even after a bad roll, we're still winning. All right. 2, 3, 3, 2. Now this is, if we roll 10 here when we're shooting the dice, that's a big problem. And there's the 6. 105. Here we go. And there's the 4. This is going to be a $15 4. We're going to grab the 9. And back-to-back 4s. Okay. This is going to be a $15 winner. Grab the 10. So anytime I roll a field winner, I'm going to press it or get more numbers. Anytime I roll a 5, 6, or 8, I'm going to collect it. And that's kind of how I do it. All right, so we're going to win 15 here. And 21 there. So I'm going to collect the 21. I'm going to get the 4. And there's the 9 again. So same thing. 21. 15. Here we go. And there's the 5. Okay, so that's going to be a 42. So I'm just going to get 42 and replace that. I'm actually going to press this onto this 8. Hopefully we can get that built up and we can bump our iron cross up. Oh, man. We were rolling good there. That was a 7, not a 10. That was still a pretty good one. We still made some money there. And pressed numbers and did all that stuff and made money. Right, that was our shot. I know I randomed it after I got the come out. That's something I normally do. The first round through I didn't. I shot the whole way. I did do a little better shooting the whole way. Okay, and so this is a random shooter. So let's see if we can get through. If I get beat on the 10s on the random guys, that doesn't really bother me because I can just not play this on the randoms. So, you know, you're choosing to, there's a 7, you're choosing to put yourself in front of that random shooter. It's going to be a $10 winner. And again, that all believes is based on if you believe in dice control and all that kind of stuff. And there's the 8. But we've only had one come out 10 and a lot of come outs. I'm not even sure how many it is. We did that little test yesterday. We got all the way to 13 and we'd already had 10. I don't know. It's a lot. It's over 20. We've had over 20 without losing. So I would say that that's relatively impressive, considering we should see a 10 on 1 out of every 12 come out rolls. And there's the 8. Okay. Let's get paid there. We get 12 on the back here. We're just going to rack this for now until we get a point. All right. Waiting on a point. Everything's off. And we got a 6. Okay. Perfect. We'll just go right back to the iron cross. Here we go. And we got the 6. We're hitting points. All right. May have to get off the iron cross. I'm going to put 18 on my 6 here, because I think I'm going to go away from the iron cross here. All right, here we go, coming out. And that's a 9, points 9, okay. I'm going to make this and this into red chips. Oh. And I'm just going to do it all the way across. Here we go. Oh, and then a 7. Come on, man. We still made some money there. We won the 105 to start. And then we had a couple hits. All right. We are going to, this is going to be another random, I believe. And then it's back to my shot. All right. Get through the roll. We got a 3. We're not supposed to roll 3s. And then a 7. So we're going to get $10 of our 3 back. Of our 3 losing. So that's 2 rolls. 8 hard way. Okay, we're going to win 105. Get it in a second. Same thing. Are you serious? Quit .7ing. Stupid dice. So that was kind of a waste. In fact, we might, did we lose $5 on that one? Maybe. All right, so it's back to my shot. The .7's really kind of, if it comes in early 7 and you invested most of your free roll, it's kind of discouraging a little bit. I mean, just because you're going through this risk, this roll, and then you get what you're looking for, and then it dies right away. So, I mean, it's definitely, you definitely want to get a few hits. I mean, even if it's just one, it changes it dramatically. All right, here we go. Our shot. 9, 5, 4. So on ours, we've done excellent. So we're going to win 140. The only time we've lost so far on this little series is on a random. 140. I'm going to put 20 in odds behind my 9. I'm just going to go like this. Inside betting here. See if we can't get a couple winners. And we got a 10. Okay. It's not a big deal right now. We got the 5. 4, 1, 5. Okay, you guys can see that. 25, 35. Here we go. Oh, are you serious? Come on. Come on. Give us a couple winners. I mean, we're winning, but we could be winning more. Now we got to risk the randoms again. Ooh, the random. Let's get 25 in red. Put that right there. And we need $100 chips. All right, we're set up. So, let's see if we can get through another roll. Here we go. 9. Perfect. It's going to win 140. We'll do the exact same thing. Hopefully we get some winners. This is just random, so. 6, 5, 1. All right. $35 winner. Rack that chip. A 9, we hit our point. Awesome. 6, 3, 9. 15, this 20 is going to pay 30. Put that right there. Put that right there. I'm going to rack the rest of this. All right, we're going to be off on the come out. And we have an 8. Okay. Oh, right back on the 8. It's going to win 30 in the odds. Perfect. That's 25. Rack this one. All right, we're off on the come out. We got a 7 on the come out. Perfect. Take both of them to 25. So we've earned 160. That's pretty nice. We're off on the come out. And a 5. Okay. We have to drop a little dollar chip there to make that even. No, we hit our 5. We're making points. 26 is going to pay 26 and 13. So that's 39. $39. Put our quarter back on our 5 there. All right, we're off on the come out. And we got a 10 this time, all right? And we got the 8. All right, 5, 3, 8. That's going to be a $35 winner. I'm going to put 12 and 12. I'll rack that chip. 9. It's going to be a $42 winner. Okay. The 8. Okay. $49. We're going to drop $1 for 50. Oops. Oh, I was hoping we'd at least get 1, 6, or 8. There's the 7. Okay. We pressed up good there. We made some money there. That was a pretty good shooter. Pretty good shooter. All right, we got 2 shooters left, 1 random, and then I'll end it with my shot. But let's see where we're at right now. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3,000. We're up about, I would say we're basically where we started. Yeah, 1 hit, can't miss is what it means, actually. You're actually supposed to make it to where you can't miss in the real strategy where the horn wins and everything. But I haven't added that into this yet. I'd have to figure out the math for it. And the chip arrangement. All right, so we're looking to get through 1 roll here. Everything is working. 9. All right, so we made it. We had 1 random go bad on us. We're going to win 140 on that 9. I'm actually going to collect a little bit here. Just because we had a couple short ones. So I'm just going to play the 6, 8, and the 9. See if I can build it up from there. If we early out, there's the 5. That's going to be a 5. If we early out, we'll have made a little more than normal. And there's the 8. All right. 35. Pick up that 5. I'm going to try to rack a little bit of money here, a little more than normal. And there's a yo. And the 6, perfect. $35. Playing for free. Remember, guys, once we get to that first roll, everything's free. And there's a yo. Once we get through that, get us a winner, everything else is free. There's a 10 that we don't have. And there's a 5. It's going to be a $21 5. And the 9, we hit our point. No odds because I'm just trying to get some money in here. Place the 9. All right. Everything's off on the come out. And we got the 7. Perfect. And bump them up to buys. Rack that nickel. And we got a 10. Perfect. Put it back here in odds. That was actually a come out 10, but not when we were at risk. So that's a big deal. $21. Obviously, I'm racking a little more in this shooter, trying to make some profit. And there's the 10. We hit our point. Awesome. All right, and that's going to win 40. All right, off on the come out. And there's the 8 we made. Oh, 8. I'm going to move this over to the 6. I'm going to put that in odds. I'm just going to rack this out a little money. And there's the 9. That's a $21 9. And there's back-to-back nines, 639. It's going to be a $28 nine this time. I'm going to take all of those up to a quarter. Oh, that's not mine. Here we go. And there's the 6. That's going to be a $70 6. So this shooter's turning out pretty good for us. I'm going to go on and put one of these quarters back here in odds. I'm going to rack the rest of this. And we got the 6 back to back. Another 70 bucks. This is good for us. And there's the 8. We hit our point. All right, so it's going to be 15 in front, 60 in back. We're going to put that 60 right here on this 8. Point made. And I'm actually going to take this 5 and this 9 up. We've racked a bunch of money, so it's time to really start getting aggressive. We'll be off on this come out. We got a 7 on the come out. Okay. I'm just going to rack it. We got a 6. Point is 6. Come on, 8. There's a 3. There's a 10. We're going to drop $1 for 50. Aces. Okay. That might be the small. Did we hit a 5? I don't know if we ever hit a 5. And there's a 10 again. Going to drop $1 for 50. Hey, 7 out. That was a good one, though. Really good shooter. Okay. Last shot. Be my shot. Last shot of the day. No pressure. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 3, 2. Yeah. We don't want to hit the 10. All our hard work will be for nothing. 6. Oh, we made it. Oh, look at us go. 5. Look at us go. All right. And there's the 4. It's going to be a there's the 9. Perfect. 21 there. Now we got the whole world. We're just going to shoot them out. Six, 6, 6, hit our point. $12 there. on the come out. Nine point is going to be 9. $3, 2, 5. $35 winner. Just collect it. It's easy when you're playing for free, guys. It's really easy when you don't have any risk on the table. Back-to-back 5s. $35 winner. Easy money. And that's a long rollout 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And there's an 8 the hard way, $35. Here we go. 4. We're going to drop $1 for 50. Oh, and we're out. Pretty good run there. Not terrible. All right, so let's see where we ended up today. We did have one loser on a random guy. That was interesting. 3,000, 400, 500, 4,000. So all of this is profit off of 2 10-shooter sessions. All right, so this is 20 shooters in. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 1,000, 1,025. Okay. So we have 4,000, 5,000, and $26. $5,026. All right, so let's get 5,000 for tomorrow. 5,026. We're going to put it over here. That's our continuing bankroll. We had a little resistance today. It didn't matter. We still ended up making basically what we made yesterday, even after losing. Pretty impressive. Even we lost $1,000 on one roll, remember? But we still ended up being profitable by $500. So, or really close to $500. So, again, it's pretty simple way to play. You're just trying to play for free as much as you can. Because when you are playing for free, it basically makes it to where you just don't have any, there's no restriction on you. If you want to power press. If you want to play the triple lux or the double tap, because there's no risk, because you've already paid for the risk on the come out roll. So there's no risk after that. So you can just go with it. You can go for it however you like. You can just keep collecting. If you just always want to collect, do that too. I mean, everything's open to you once you get to that free roll. And since it usually only takes one roll to get to the free roll, it's pretty comfortable way to play craps outside of the first roll. Again, this isn't a small bankroll strategy, but we started with 4,000. Now we have 5,026. In 20 shooters, guys, though, this isn't like this was 20 shooters. You could have easily done this in one session. So, again, we've only had one that lost. We've had one loser roll. I have no idea how many, because we went through 13 other or so. So we've had 33 come out rolls where there was $1,000 at risk and had one loser. 33 come out rolls in these two videos with one loser. That's pretty good. I mean, if really we could be up ahead, we could be up more than we are if we just took the one hit every time, because that we would essentially 33 rolls, we would be up like $2,300. So, or more even. It just depends on which ones they hit. I guess it would have to be more. So again, guys, there's an 8% chance to lose on that come out. 8%. I mean, if you have just a little bit of confidence that you can miss that 10 or the 4, if you want to play against the 4, it's fine too. Or if you want to play against the 9, you're not going to have to lay as much. I mean, or the 5. If you're like, you know what, I can roll and never hit the 5. Well, play against the 5 then. You're going to not have to lay as much to get the same results. So, I mean, I just haven't practiced that. I haven't practiced missing the 5 or the 9 or 6 or 8, whatever. Just pick a box number that you're good at missing, and you can play this strategy. One roll in, you're risk-free. Then you're playing light side. Everyone loves to play light side because it's fun, it's action-packed. And when you don't have any risk on the table playing light side, it's even more fun. Because then you can just press, you can throw horn bets out, you can use the profits to play hard ways, whatever. You can just jack up your potential upper, your upper limit of winning. You can jack it way up if you start playing the big odd bets. If you're playing them for free, it doesn't really matter, So like you could do something like you get through that first roll, then every hit after that, you take half of it and throw it on the horn. It ain't going to take very many horn hits to make that really profitable. And it's nothing to see a couple horn hits in a shooter. I mean, that happens. That's real regular. So there's just like endless possibilities with this. You could get through that first hit and then play 3-point molly if you like the 3-point molly. If you're into the house edge stuff, you get $100. That's 3-point molly, $15 a pop, $15 in odds on each one or whatever. You could play that all day long. Basically, it's giving you a free $100 to play with each time you make it through the come out. Okay, I got a free $100. What am I going to do with it? I got a free $100. What am I going to do with it? And so you're just going to repeat that process, and you're going to have good rolls like we had today, where those weren't like amazing rolls. Those weren't something that, hey, I had a 30 roller. Those were in the teens. Those weren't special, but they were profitable because you were playing for free. So you could just press. So each hit was worth more, and that's what strategies like this one in particular offers you. It offers you the chance to always be there for the long roll. So you don't ever have to worry about missing it because you're going to be there, because you're playing for free. So there's no reason to get your money off the table. I'm not saying there's no reason to you should regress sometimes. If it's went 10 rolls and you pressed it way up, regress a little bit. Get some of that profit out of there. That makes sense. But there's no reason to take your money off the table because it's free. You've been winning. Why would you take it off? You're going to get on that long roll. Maybe you run into one of those guys that goes 50 and you're out there playing for free. And next thing you know, you're starting to bump table max on some numbers, those are the kind of things that this strategy will afford you. It's going to afford you a lot of chances at that without being at risk, without digging into your bankroll every time to bang out 96 or 160 across or something like that to hopefully get that long roll. This gives you the opportunity to play for the long roll with no risk, where you're just like, okay, let's see if we get it this time, and as long as you're pretty consistent with missing that 10, or the 4, whichever one you choose, or whatever number you choose. And you don't have to play this on random shooters. I just do that to show it on the video, guys, because I want people to see what it's like against random, as well as if we can consider my shot controlled. I do feel like I can control the 10 some. I do relatively well against it. So now against the 7, I'm not controlling a thing. I can't beat the 7. I know that. So, but the 10, I'm pretty good at it. So again, this is easy, guys. This is an easy way to win, and it's scalable. I'll show it really quick at the $300 level. It's just exactly, you'd have to be at a $5 table that had at least, would let you lay that. All right, so here you go. And if you're at a $5 table, you're gonna have a $5 pass line to shoot the dice. Any roll, you're gonna win at least $32. So boom, let's say you hit the 5. $35 winner. You're gonna pull it all down. You're gonna turn yours 35 into 32 across. Right? Obviously you already got the 5. So that's where your profit comes in. You're automatically gonna profit $8. Now you're playing 32 across. So this is at like the min table. This, you could do this on a bubble craps machine. This is if you have $5 tables. So people ask me about scaling it. You could scale it to this. This is of course on bubble craps you could play it at $1. You could figure out what the deal is for $1. But now you play it out. Easy grind. You're no risk, so you just grind this out. Whatever happens, happens. I mean, I don't know. Probably in 10 shooters, you could probably make $150. I would say pretty easily, because you're just not. The one problem with this is if you did roll a 10, this isn't going to catch it in the same fashion. It's going to be a lot harder to catch the 10 at this with this sizing. But everything has its risks. So let's say you had this. Let's just see what would happen. Okay, you'd be out, 0.7 out. But you would have won $8 or whatever. So, I mean, $300 to win 8 doesn't sound very appealing to me. But that's the cost of trying to get to 32 across. Now, you could try to maybe just get 22. So you could basically cut out, a third of that. Be down to 200. I mean, there's some ways to play it on a smaller scale. I don't think it works all that great on a smaller scale. I understand that you'd think the math would be close to the same, but on the larger scale, your bets are going to be bigger when you come back with the free roll. So when you press, it's, when you play 32 across, pressing and getting your bets up to 96 across is very difficult from 32 across. It's really hard to do. Going from 160 across, or let's say you're at just 110 inside, getting to 160 across takes 2 hits. So, I mean, it's a lot different. The sizing of the place bets after you're on the free roll is a huge difference. And that's the big kicker. If you do hit 10s, you can get your money back within probably a couple shooters and not have a lot. Don't get me wrong, guys. There's going to be a day that you roll 3 or 4 10s and it's a bad day. That's going to happen sometime. But I'm going to say that this is going to have winning days probably. Yeah. 64 is much better than 32. It really is. But you definitely have winning days are going to so vastly outnumber the losing days that one time you lose 3 grand, you'll probably have 130. I don't know. It's going to be that different, guys, because just the natural average says that you only lose 8% of the time. So even if it's all random and there's just all random, you're only going to lose 8% of the come outs. So all those other times, it's not calculating in the rolls that go long that you're going to win a bunch of money on. It's not counting, the rolls that go medium and you win $200 on, it's not counting that. That's just the base of it, And like I said, we already went 33 come out rolls and only have 1 loser. So even if you just count it at the bare minimum you could have won, you would have won 3,200 and then 32 times 5. So it's like 3,300 you would have won and you would have lost 1,000. So you'd be up $2,300 even if you just took the 1 hit and stopped. And we did all those come out rolls, 1 hit and stopped, you'd be up $2,200. So I mean, again, it's going to be rare, and I know people have told me that they just cannot miss these numbers when they lay them. And guys, I just can't relate to that. It's not the experiences I've had. When I lay numbers, I generally win them. I don't lose them very often, and so I don't know if people are just unlucky, but I don't really have that experience. So that's why a lot of my strategies contain lay bets, because you're a favorite when you lay a bet. You're the favorite to win it. So, and it just makes sense to do them. But anyways, guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you all for watching. This is round 2 of this. I'm going to go 5 rounds. It's going to be 10 shooters each round. So it's going to be a total of 50 shooters. We're up $1,000 after 2 rounds. So that's pretty good. So hopefully we'll keep it going. We won't have some crazy mess of 10s that derail us, but we'll see what happens. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great day.